we can't tell what superpowers or God-given powers, because the power is powerful. It turns out that when he speaks, even to presidents, it carries weight. Are we advising that he ropes his support into this whole Boko thing? Yes. If all the chiefs come together and say that, Charlie, it is Ghanaian people you are killing, so you're killing us. You're not only killing Boko people, you're killing Ghanaian people. You're killing the future of Ghana. And so we all want to support to curb this issue. I think that would also really be nice, if you ask me.
Right. Well, now let's get into the stories for this morning. My name is Augustine Adam Kobiti Saint. Now, the Deputy Minister Designate for Trade, Agribusiness and Industry, Samson Ahen, has promised to oversee the establishment of a cocoa processing company in the Western North region by the end of his tenure. Now, he spoke during his vetting before Parliament's Appointment Committee, where he emphasized the importance of industrialization in driving economic growth and job creation, particularly in agri-enclaves. The move, according to him, aligns with government's broader agenda to boost local production, add value to raw materials, and create employment opportunities. Right, we'll try and get you that video, but for updates, you want to stay glued to MX24GH, where you get the full read of this particular story. But now let's still stay on vetting. As the Minister of State designates for public sector reforms, Lydia Kamvariba says government will strengthen the various digital platforms started by the immediate past government to make the public sector efficient and productive. She pledged to leverage digital technology to minimize bureaucratic bottlenecks and corrupt practices within the public sector to enhance transparency and accountability. And here are highlights from her vetting.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. During one of my answers, I mentioned that digitalization is a key driver to our public sector. But I cannot just say that I'm going to leverage on digitalization alone. It is from the Ministry of Communication that will provide the needed infrastructure, that will provide the needed communication that we can leverage on to be able to bring reforms into the public sector. Thank you.
Now, that was Lydia Kamvariba, Minister of State Designate for Public Sector Reform, speaking about strengthening the digitalization to enhance public sector efficiency. Now, let's still stay on vetting, as the Deputy Minister Designate for Interior, Ebenezer Oklete-Labi, has commented on rumors and reports concerning the alleged dismissal of the Inspector General of Police, George Ekufu-Dampare. Now, appearing before Parliament's Appointment Committee, he stated that sometimes as a football player, you may believe you are giving your best, but the coach may still decide to substitute you. Well, what does this mean? Take a listen.
Of the IGP within the period of his tenure and the reforms he has brought to improving the police service, would you advise that in line with maintaining the security sector governance integrity and to promote professionalism, that he is maintained to full term to continue the good work he's doing for Mother Ghana?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, as I said, I wish I had that authority, but I don't have. And the appointing authority may be looking at other things other than what you think is the case. I don't know whether this is a very good platform for me to give you a particular example. Sometimes you think you are doing your best as a football player, but your coach will substitute you. What he sees outside, sitting on the bench, is different from what is happening on the field. What you see on the field. So let us leave it to the president, the appointing authority, to decide. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Honorable. Given the sterling...
Now, that was the Deputy Minister for Interior, Ebenezer Oklete-Labi, speaking about, concerns of the alleged dismissal of the IGP, why he should be dismissed, if he should be dismissed, what what are the grounds for his dismissal? Well, that was him speaking. So we've brought you highlights from the 3 persons who approached the Parliamentary Appointments Committee, that of Lydia Akanvariba, Deputy Minister of State in charge of Public Sector Reforms, that of Samson Ahing, Deputy Minister for Trade, Agribusiness and Industry, and you just heard that of the Minister for Interior, Ebenezer Oklete Labi. Now let's walk you through those yet to approach the Parliamentary Appointment Committee. Well, that of the Deputy Minister of Finance, Thomas Nyako Ampem, is yet to approach. Deputy Minister of Defence, Ernest Broja Jemfi, is also yet to approach. Deputy Minister for Education, Clement Abbas Apak. Deputy Minister for Energy and Green Transition, Richard Jan Mensah. Deputy Minister of Roads and Highways, Al-Hassan Shaibu Suhini. Deputy Minister of Justice and Attorney General Justice Rimsai, Deputy Minister for Lands and Natural Resources Yusuf Suleimana, Deputy Minister for Local Government, Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs Rita Na Odele Soa, Deputy Minister for Works, Housing and Water Resources Gisela Tete Agbotui, Deputy Minister for Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts Yusuf Isaka Jaja, and Deputy Minister for Food and Agriculture John Kofi Seto Dumelo. Now you want to stay glued to MX24 News on Instagram, as well as MX24GH on all social media pages, and mx24.app/voting voices, as we bring you updates with persons who would be approaching today. What updates would be, emanating from the appointment committee room as these persons take turn before Parliament Appointment Committee. Now, let's do a last story where the Ministry of Interior has, by executive instrument, renewed a curfew on Boko municipality and its environs in the Upper East region. The Minister, Muntaka Mohammed Mubarak, has revised curfew hours from 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. to take effect from Monday, February 24, 2025. That was yesterday. Now, this was contained in a statement issued by the Ministry yesterday. The government has urged chiefs, elders, opinion leaders, youth and residents to exercise restraint amid ongoing challenges and to prioritize peaceful resolutions to the conflict. Well, if you are in Boko this morning, I want to ask you how life has been with the imposition of the curfew and then the trajectory of the whole Boko conflict. Tell us via social media. Remember to use the hashtag #TheAM Club. But guys, that's all for this morning.
Interesting, outcomes of the vetting. I like the Ministry of Defense. Is it Defense?
Yeah. No, Interior.
Interior, sorry.
Interior.
His Deputy Minister designate. So his answers were quite. I like the confidence focus. Actually, you're not coming to tie this in around my neck.
Yeah.
It's actually interesting that our necessary, for lack of a better expression, necessary evil in the public sector is the fact that every leader gets to choose who they want to work with. Yeah. It's become a necessary evil. I say necessary evil carefully. I'm saying this because it's almost as if I don't work with my people, I might not be successful. And so it's become necessary that if the leader is a new leader, they have to come with their own people. They have to come with people they trust. But if we're able to make sure, that's why the Constitution is actually necessary to review, because some of these powers should be taken away from the president.
But I tend to side, if I'm coming with you and I know we can work effectively, I mean, we would work
But you
together.
see how that affects the nation, so appointment of IGP, appointment of EC, those, the Chief Justice, AG, all these, and I'm naming these because for me, they are very crucial and very sensitive. If once they are politically affiliated or appointed by a certain government, their positions gets questionable a little bit.
Right.
True. It gets, unless you make appointments like Nanado did and appointed Speaker of Parliament to be, or suggested Speaker, but that was who voted for again. But he suggested him. He brought him up, and he approved of that kind of appointment. And we all know that's how the thing, they will vote for the person. Once the person is brought for, they will vote for the person. It's in very rare cases that you see people suggested by president be taken out or voted against. But we need to start looking into that, and I think that's a part of the constitution that I want to be looked at critically. The president should stop appointing these people. It's wrong. It doesn't help anything.
I'm also hoping that we don't get to hear some questions like Bekese and all those things.
Oh, that. You mean lost?
No, I am lost.
Well, for the lack of time, we'll tell you back door.
Well, it's fine. Anyway, so Augustine, thank you so much for coming with the in-depth stories right here on the show. It's still the AM Club right here on MX24. Let's do some sports after.
Visit www.mx24online.com for news, exclusive behind-the-scenes videos, up-to-the-minute sports updates, and the latest broken pen stories now. Experience more of MX24 Online. Visit mx24online.com today. MX24. Fun, fearless, and factual.
For us to get dates right here on the AM Club. My name is Kojo Dasabra. But before that, early, partial, and auto cash out, looking for more control over your bets. Cash out allows you to take an early payout on your bets before they are settled, meaning you're able to get money back before the event is over and your bet is ultimately resulted. You'll either make a profit or get a portion of your initial bet back, depending on how your selection is done or doing at the time of you taking up the cash out. Now on to our first story. Newly appointed Ghana Black Stars technical advisor Winifred Schäfer has arrived in Accra ahead of the next round of the 2026 World Cup qualifiers. The German tactician was appointed in January to provide technical guidance and oversee the development of football in Ghana. His role also includes working closely with the technical directorate to develop and implement long-term strategic plans for the GFA. With a managerial career spanning over 40 years, Schäfer brings a wealth of experience to the Black Stars. His notable achievements include winning the Africa Cup of Nations with Cameroon in 2002. Ghana will square it off with Chad and Madagascar in crucial World Cup qualifiers in March. Away from that, AC Monza remains 7 points from safety after falling to a 4-0 defeat at Serie A in form side AS Roma, as Alexis set the ball rolling with a long-range goal off the season contender. Roma had accumulated a mega 13 points in 12 league games when Claudio Ranieri was instated into the capital club's hot seat in mid-November. Since then, a rich vein of form has seen Giallorossi unbeaten in 9 and aiming to bridge the gap to 6th-placed Fiorentina to only 2 points. Assist, and the Atlanta Hawks snapped a 3-game losing streak with a 98-86 victory over the Miami Heat earlier today. Onyeka had 17 points and 8 rebounds, while Terrence Mann and Caris LeVert both added 15 points off the bench. NBA steals leader Dyson Daniel had 7 steals, one off a season high.
A couple of Eastern
AM Club. Early partial and auto cash out. Looking for more control over your bets? Cash out allows you to take an early payout on your bets before they are settled, meaning you're able to get money back before the event is over and your bet is ultimately resulted. You either make a profit or get a portion of your initial bet back, depending on how your selection is doing at the time of you taking up the cash out. Visit the MX24 app to catch up on all the fun and excitement of the AM Club shows, featuring engaging conversations, feeling live segments, and exclusive content you don't want to miss.
Catch up with all the fun, the breaking news stories, sports, and business insights on mx24online.com. Now it's time for entertainment and showbiz right after this.
Visit www.mx24online.com for news, exclusive behind-the-scenes videos, up-to-the-minute sports updates, and the latest broken pen stories now. Experience more of MX24 Online. Visit mx24online.com today. MX24. Fun, fearless, and factual.
Good morning, everybody. You're welcome to Entertainment News segment right here on the AM Club Coffee Daily. My name is Daphne Flashy. Good morning, Mimi.
Good morning, my darling. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. You look
Did
good.
I will use offer?
I am.
So we all came in. I will use offer regalia.
Did we plan this? You got the memo, Anna.
Charlie. There's no memo at this point.
Good morning, JKD.
Good morning, how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm okay.
Okay, moving straight into it. Now, who do you think is going to take this year's Artist of the Year?
Artist of the Year.
Can promise.
I promise.
This is time, at least.
Mimi?
I don't know the squad that will be in there. I'm sure definitely Kim Paluta would have to be in there.
Okay.
Kim Promise would have to be in there. Gospel choir, who? Maybe Dinah or Piesie again.
Okay. Well.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm glad you've, spoken about your thing. So we have Ochame Kwame, ex-Artist of the Year. I think he won 2000. Anna. 2000. Yeah.
Is it 2008?
2000.
Actually, it's
2000 or
before that.
2008?
2000.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, ex-Artist of the Year has given some predictions. Also, Kim Paluta.
Kim Paluta.
Kim Paluta will take Artist of the Year. Exactly. So let's get into it, shall we? So, but Mimi, you didn't tell me who your Artist of the Year will be.
Me, I'm looking at the urban gospel guys. I'm looking at who could. Simultaneity. I mean, I'm hoping that we get one urban gospel person in that Artist of the Year category. Yeah, if they find themselves there, good, big one for them. Honestly, I can't pinpoint who.
Yeah.
But I'm sure, you know, there
one
should
of
be
them
someone.
will,
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get into it. So Chiame Kwame, rapper and entrepreneur, has endorsed Kim Paluta as Artist of the Year. Now, upcoming Telesale Ghana Music Awards 2025 has been a lot with some predictions with Artist of the Year. Now, Kim Paluta's impressive 2024 outputs and performance, including 3 hit songs, an album, and high-profile concert appearances, make him the top contender. Others are rooting for Kim Promise, who was a strong contender last year. Meanwhile, Stonebwoy's work in 2024 has also been praised, with some stakeholders believing that he deserves to win the award again. So yes, we have it there. Stonebwoy is also there somewhere. People are saying Kim Promise. No, Stonebwoy, no.
Oh, Stonebwoy, he knows that's right now, dear.
Yeah.
If I just left that side for the boys,
Hey, Shay, why now?
Okay, I think I can totally agree with Ochame Kwame, and I can see why he's thinking, he's pitching Kim Paluta for it, because the gentleman has worked. And so it's a call in the right direction, in my opinion. I think it's a good call.
It's a good call.
He should win Artist of the Year. He actually should.
Kim Paluta.
Kim Paluta should. As you all may know, I'm a Palutarian, and so he should. But there are also equally great artists that have worked the year and the review, and so. I'm picking Manumo, ebe elevated brand from where it is right now. It will help. It will help. Once you become Artist of the Year, you can't tell us anything again in this country.
Wow, yeah. It solidifies everything.
Yeah, it does.
The hard work and everything. Yeah.
Just give it to him, I beg.
All right, we're moving on away from that. Now, Edem, he's not called IB Edem anymore, right? He said he's Edem now.
I'm Edem.
Take out the, Edem. So Edem has questions for Prince David Osei. Now, this weekend, we had Prince David Osei, who posted on his social media asking questions about the Mahama administration. He said that he heard Mahama is giving free water, free electricity, free everything, and he hopes we are enjoying it. Now, yesterday, Edem actually asked questions that I hope is not your cousin that is with your phone again. You know why he's saying that, right?
Yeah. Because
of the last election when he was like...
When did he add His Excellency to his name?
Who?
Prince David Osei.
Hey!
Boy, yeah.
Wow. So now, we all know what the old tweet said. Said, Ghana, how far? We enjoying the Mahama administration. I hear we are giving everyone milk and honey, 24/7 electricity, and markets women making outrageous sales. Everybody could be okay. Cry. Now, Edem says, bro, your cousin take your phone again, and this cousin cry. Why? Say, why? This cousin, why? Every day you are taking somebody's phone.
We all knew it was a lie the first time.
That his cousin took his phone.
We all knew. And he will put himself before the public, the court of public opinion. And when the opinions are coming, then he's running away.
Yeah.
He should just go and focus on his acting like Prince cry. Yes. Obi akwa politics no we know about it. So why there? I say bipolar kakra, depression kakra, anxiety kakra. I don't even know what to associate his constant showing up on social media, coming up with all of these things. He knew very well that he would get attention with it. And then it's beginning to give attention seeker. It's beginning to give attention seeker. Charlie, what's up? You only you, then they blast you every day. Only you're not even speaking for anytime they give you interview, whole interview, you want to just speak now. Only you, the same person too. Yeah, come to there and every time you have opinion on some government, you, the same person, was criticizing your government, but you, the same person, went to campaign for you cry. Why?
He's confused. He's very much confused. And so let's quickly get into the story. And so, Ghanaian musician Edem has taken a swipe at actor and NPP supporter Prince David Osei, questioning whether his cousin has again taken control of his phone. This jab comes off after Prince David Osei recently tweeted about the new Mahama administration prompting the musician to mock him, referencing Osei's previous claim that his cousin was responsible for posting election-related tweets from his account. I mean, we said what you said, Charlie. We said what we said.
Stressing me.
But I mean, I think yesterday you spoke about the fact that sometimes, like, these people, they have to always have their name, you know.
Yeah, it has to be popping up.
Maybe that's what he's trying to do, trying to stay relevant.
You know, and that's okay. And in my opinion, because how else will people know that you are still here?
Exactly, because the movie industry is not even really.
You're not even actively doing movies like that. The politics is not so, you know. I think he was hoping that, you know, the Esther government would have come back into power. So Anka, when you're ministerial position. Hey. But oh, say, I said me tipping off Kakra. You see some of his colleagues he went with, Calibos, Genoa and Tetia, all these boys that went with him. Also, I said, I'm not happy cool. I said, I'm more focusing on creative. No, you know, the thing, you have to have proper strategy. Inside depression, bet you. Say, politics can maybe one challenge. Ube shit. And you have to have a balance. I said, guys, not someone can start be. I said, you're no more supporting me. I said, more supporting me. I said, like, more cool life. You know,
I think confused.
I did the degrees home. For me to say Jumelo, so the time you do, you know. And also, one call back, went to do homework. If he wants to be an active politician, or he wants to become His Excellency, there's a way you start from somewhere. That's
because enough of the behind the screen kind of politics, behind the phone, behind the screen.
A conversation, exactly, do something.
Exactly.
John Seto Dumelo did something. Oh, here now, politician, he went back into acting, back to his farm. He said, why valuable commodity for the country. When you're asking for farmers who are feeding this country and making sure some produce are constantly grown in this country, or can be or a valuable individual, the country will celebrate him one day. What are you doing with your life?
Hey, are you singing?
What is he doing with his life? Apart from coming to tweet.
Yeah, Twitter warrior. Twitter warrior 101. All right, away from that, we're moving on to the last story. Now, Funke Akindele has some wise words for we women. Hey. She says that she is a feminist. She, you know, loves feminism, but it doesn't give her the right to disrespect the man figure in her life. It doesn't give the right for women to disrespect men, you know? And so let's quickly get into it and understand more of what Funke Akindele is saying. Nigerian actress and producer Funke Akindele has emphasized the importance of mutual respect in relationships, stating that she does not support women disrespecting their husbands despite being a stern feminist. In a conversation, Akindele urged women to what is right and encouraged men to treat women with respect and not limit them to traditional roles. She also highlighted the significance of women's economic power and the home, enabling them to support their husbands, and emphasized that women are strong, bold, and deserving of respect. This conversation, when we start, we finish now. Roles and all of that.
I think it's simple.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. I think it's simple. You know, we talked about it at the event.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah. We talked about it. I think it's very simple. And I think that the more we tweak what family looks like, what the role of women and men are in the society, the worse society becomes. Because the moment women began to pay their bills and began to put certain foot forward, and it became visible, we started having problems.
Okay.
Mind you, in the past, if you get into the history of this country, the market women were the ones that made Nkrumah. The market women used their money to support political parties and nobody knew about it. They quietly went under the table and solved big issues. and they continuously projected the men figure in the society. But the moment we started giving like, oh, the woman can too, and the woman should too, and the woman should add, and what are you bringing to the table, and let's do 50-50. When all of these things became an amplified conversation, the society began to, like, so if I'm paying, let's be very logical here. If you are paying bills and I'm paying bills, where's the money of that? Why are we having this conversation?
Exactly.
But this was done in the past, quietly. Mothers paid for school fees for children, and nobody even knew where the money came from, but there was respect in the in the homes.
Right.
And so I think if as we are amplifying modernity and trying to make it look like, oh, well, we have evolved and we are evolving. The very fabric of our societies and our culture is breaking off, and we're losing it. You see, because why you paid for bills in the house any day.
Well,
Do you get my point?
Yeah.
Your husband got broke and you paid for it, and then
at the end of the day, you still.
Are you not a team?
Yeah.
But when we start amplifying and making it look like it's that responsibility, you to do something, you to do. If you are forcing me to do something, then me too, I want to be acknowledged too. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah,
And so I think the roles of men and women in relationship is clear. The man is the head, the woman is the neck. The head and the neck, they work together, they're a team.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think if we have more people coming up, like, you know, Funke Akindele talk, because she's a very successful woman, but the fact that she's able to come out every time and then, you know, hits the nail hard on the, you know, that's Charlie, you need to respect your husbands regardless, because she's a divorcee now, but in fact, we used to see how she used to respect her husband, treat her husband, give reverence to her husband when she was married to Mr. Bello. So, yeah. I 100% agree with her. 100%.
I think some men are also pushing women to get to that point. And it's about time men also do respect women and do respect their place in the marriage.
You know, when you say, then the quote Bible say women respect.
No. There's, I mean, the fact that you are the head doesn't mean that gives you the leverage to disrespect a woman in whatever way. That doesn't work. You see, that's why it is teamwork. That's why there's a head, there's a neck. You get it. So, in as much as this advice is to women, we might as well just advise the men as well.
Yeah.
You get it. So don't feel like you are on top of the world. So for you just have to, you know, because I'm the head. No. It doesn't work that way. Yes, so because when you do that and you don't practice what you're supposed to do as the head, then there'll be a problem. Because if it falls back to the woman and you're always suppressing her and you're making her feel like she's not worthy, she's not this, she's not that, then at a point, and this is it, I mean, it's not rosy. So there'll be a point where you may need the help or you cannot do what you're supposed to do, and she can do it. You get it. So if she's doing it at that point, she would also refer you and let you know that, well, because our responsibility in the camp. So now who's the head?
Who's the head?
You get it?
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Ooh, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you heard what JKD said. Please take his advice. Sofu does JKD. All right, my name is Daphne Flashy, and I brought you entertainment news segments right here on AM Club Coffee Daily. I'll come your way same time tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, Daphne. It's always a delight to have you on here. Now, in today's dynamic business environment, a robust workforce is pivotal to achieving success. This is why we have thoughtfully designed our corporate health plans, insurance plans, to empower your employees and bolster your organization's performance. With Equity Health Insurance, your investment transcends ordinary insurance. It represents a commitment to the future of your company. Our health plans are individually tailored to accommodate the unique needs of your employees, offering comprehensive coverage and exceptional benefits. Our support goes beyond administrative tasks and premiums. At Equity Health Insurance, we are dedicated to standing by your side throughout the entire journey. So please feel free to reach out to us on 050-1515124 or 0539-135-073 so that we can further enhance the level of service we provide to you. Equity Health Insurance, we say always here for you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, are you looking for the best value data and voice offers that are tailored to your unique needs? At Telecel, we understand everyone has their own preference. That's why we have the unbeatable Made-for-Me bundles made just for you. The Made-for-Me bundles are affordable, customized data and voice packages personalized for you. Simply dial *530# or download the Telecel Play app to subscribe to your special Made-for-Me bundle. Telecel, connecting energies. Down. Carbo Coffee says still with you every moment. Up next is the plug. Right after this, we'll be right back.
Visit www.mx24online.com for news, exclusive behind-the-scenes videos, up-to-the-minute sports updates, and the latest broken pen stories now. Experience more of MX24 Online. Visit mx24online.com today. MX24. Fun, fearless, and factual.
Every day is packed with its own surprises. You never know which thrill is around the corner.
Feel good. Feel good.
Or how it will play out. There's a sense of excitement.
Did our plane just stop? Another cash out.
That adds a little magic to my everyday.
Feels like a party tonight.
Michael has been exceptional, surpassed all his targets. Let's hear from this year's Staff of the Year.
This wouldn't be possible without a strong relationship. You've been with me through university. All those days of studying together just to ace the test, which we did, by the way. And those days of the side hustles. You were there. All of these have prepared me for this moment. Cowbell Coffee has been there with me every single step of the way.
For the big days and the seemingly ordinary, creamy Cowbell Coffee is with you every moment.
This advert is FDA approved.
Sisi masendi obia sika mano enti me twam. Kwadwo na ponche na.
Soa, ma send pictures na ma. Choose your pet, na fe send sika no ma no.
Sending money from Telecel Cash to Telecel Cash is free. You can also make payments to merchants on all networks with Telecel Cash.
Telecel, connecting energies.
Cheers to the lingering tastes and lasting memories over tables in groups or alone. What's your go-to when you desire the right beverage to whip up your vibe? The Ghana Beverage Awards is back to reward and recognize that outstanding beverage. And the power is in your hands. Nominate your most favorite beverage on www.ghanabeverageawards.com from 20th January to 28th February 2025. Ghana Beverage Awards is powered by Global Media Alliance in partnership with Perception Management International, Silverbird Cinemas, E-Productions, and our media partners Happy FM, YFM, B&FT, MX24, and NYDJ Live. Ghana Beverage Awards, inspiring excellence in Ghana's beverage industry.
Last year, at the Ghana FinTech Award, we celebrated the bold innovations and regulatory excellence that shaped our digital economy. It was a night of recognition inspiration, and progress. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the 4th edition of the Ghana FinTech Awards. The stage is set once again to honor the outstanding achievements of companies and individuals pushing boundaries and transforming Ghana's digital financial ecosystem.
I want to specially welcome all of you to the esteemed Ghana FinTech Awards.
Let's just get into a spirit of joy and celebration.
This evening is a very special evening for us within the FinTech community, and I say us from the perspective of not just a regulator, but innovators and stakeholders.
This year, we focus on a critical pillar of our digital future, trust. Under the theme, Building Trust in Ghana's Digital Economy, the essential role of cybersecurity and data privacy. We spotlight the innovators and leaders ensuring security, reliability, and confidence in the FinTech space. We celebrate excellence, resilience, and game-changing contributions. Good luck to all nominees and welcome to the Ghana FinTech Awards.
Welcome to VIP Access Podcast. The 2nd season is here. Steady.
Take a dive into the stars behind Africa's music industry. From Kenyan contemporary music to hip-hop.
No, I'm happy to be here.
Soul, South African jazz to the best in pop music.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
2022 was now the surprise, guys. I'm back. How did imagination rescue me as a kid?
The most powerful stories emerge behind the scenes.
Creativity has no bounds. Like, we are all intermingling and cross-pollinating.
I'll always be inspired if you keep on listening.
VIP Access is back like we never left.
NIILENTE. It's a decision. That love me.
Amazing. On the show, I am John Jermaine.
Step into the world of fashion, where creativity meets innovation and beauty goes hand in hand with style. On Fashion Wednesday, we delve into the journeys of influential voices in the fashion and beauty industries here in Ghana. From emerging designers to seasoned professionals, we explore their stories, their crafts, and vision for fashion's future. Get the inside scoop on the latest trends, expert styling tips, and beauty hacks to elevate your look. Join me every week as we celebrate the art, the passion, and the people behind the scenes who make fashion more than what we just wear. This is Fashion Wednesday, where fashion comes to life. Catch Fashion Wednesday every Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. on MX24 TV.
Drama, betrayal, faith, forbidden love. What would you do when life writes a chapter you didn't ask for? Every broken pen has a story to tell. Every story has a lesson to learn. But the question is, how do you fix it? The Broken Pen Show is back. Real stories, raw truths, and maybe, just maybe, the answers you've been looking for. Hi, ladies. Hi. Your story isn't over. Let's fix it together with a cold glass of Nax cocktail. Catch the Broken Pen Show every Thursday at 8 p.m. only on MX24 TV. My name is Yavita, and I am your host. Cheers.
Visit www.mx24online.com for news, exclusive behind-the-scenes videos, up-to-the-minute sports updates, and the latest Broken Pen stories now. Experience more of MX24 Online. Visit mx24online.com today. MX24. Fun, fearless, and factual.
Okay, you're watching MX24 TV, and this your boy Perez Music. Ciao!
Hi guys, how you doing? This your boy SDK, and I'm here on MX24. It's fun. It's fearless. It's factual.
My name is Adina Mb, and you're watching MX24. We are fun, fearless, and factual. Get it right.
What's up? My name is Akwabwa, and you guys are watching MX24. Keep watching. I love you.
They say the portion they gave me was unknown. What I will become was never ever told. Now you're watching the beast in me unfold. I'm immortal. Dracula untold. What's up, people? This is your rap goddess, Eno Baroni, and you watching MX24. Keep watching it. One tear say, dead.
My name is Kojo Dasabre. Now, before we get into that sizzling interview at Equity Health Insurance, the well-being of our members takes precedence. We recognize the unique healthcare needs of individuals and families, which is why we are delighted to present our Ebusua Health Plan. This health plan is crafted to promote the health of you and your loved ones. Our plans are meticulously tailored to offer comprehensive and competitive health insurance coverage for individuals, families, and smaller groups. Access to quality care is just a phone call away, offering continual assurance of your family's welfare. Contact us on 0546 645 465 or 0503 860381. Hashtag here for you. Now, with the Jibu water, staying refreshed has never been easier. Jibu water provides clean, healthy water you can trust as your go-to source for drinking and cooking, with options of our innovative 20 liters bottles that come with a tap and 18.9 liters bottle. Your dispensers will have a breath of a new life as our clean and hygienic Jibu flows through them for your consumption. Whether you need a cool drink to quench your thirst or fresh cooking water to make your meal taste its best, Jibu water is the answer to your clean water needs. Order your clean water now by calling us on 0209-845817 or visit our website at www.jibuco.com/gh for more information about our brand. Jibu water, a better life. Now, Ghana's biggest fintech celebration is almost here. The 4th edition of the Ghana FinTech Awards is happening on the 1st of March, just this Saturday, 2025, at the Labadi Beach Hotel's Adisa Pavilion, and you can't afford to miss it. This year, we gather under the theme, Building Trust in Ghana's Digital Economy. Building Trust in Ghana's Digital Economy, the essential role of cybersecurity and data privacy. It's set to be a night of excellence, recognition, and high-impact networking with the biggest names in fintech and banking. Tickets are selling fast. Regular, VIP, and VVIP tickets available, so secure your spot now. Call 059-838-5685 or visit www.ghanafintech.awards.org to book yours today. Want to position your brand at the forefront of fintech excellence? Sponsorship opportunities are still open. Partner with us and showcase your leadership in Ghana's digital finance revolution. Red carpet starts at 5:30 p.m. sharp. Follow the buzz with hashtag Ghana FinTech Awards, hashtag FinTech Excellence. Don't just hear about it. You must be there. Now let's channel our conversation. We've got Gifty Ofebia inside the studios. Good morning, how you doing?
Morning, I'm good.
Has someone told you that you have some recognition or some resemblance with a message? Oh.
A lot.
A lot, eh?
So that's why I've added this to the brand now. So now, anytime I'm on set, you see me.
You see you wearing the beret, and
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, what is it with Mercy that you adore?
Oh, at least she's spiritual. She's professional. I like her style. So she's one of the ladies that I look up to.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see that. I see that. For anybody who doesn't know you, who is Gifty Ofebia?
Thank you. So my full name is Gifty Ofebia Krantin Senan.
Okay.
Okay. Let me say I'm an upcoming artist.
Okay.
I attend Perez Chapel International Dental Branch. I'm married with 3 children.
Oh, beautiful.
That is it for now.
Okay. All right. But I mean, this is the very first time I'm hearing someone say I'm an upcoming artist. Because I mean, looking at the Nkuni video and looking, someone will say, oh,
I've been in the system for a check.
Yeah, you know.
So
why are you saying upcoming?
Maybe the experience, by the grace of God, the experience has been there. I've been in the music industry for a very long time.
Yeah.
But for about 2 years now that God's time is the best.
Okay.
So that was the time that I realized that I have to come out.
You have to come out. Okay. Yeah. And before coming out, how has the journey been? I want to get into that because someone will say, yes, of course, you have to wait for God's timing. You have to let the Holy Spirit lead you. But before that, I think it's quite a dark place for everybody.
Yeah, very dark because there are a lot of uncertainties. You don't know what is ahead. You don't know who is going to help you. You don't know, you yourself, you don't have much knowledge about it. So it's not been easy because you need time to learn, you need time to make inquiries, get to know the industry well before you enter. And even the uncertainties that are in it, you don't know that what you are going to bring out, how people are going to receive it. So, but so far, God has been good. God has been good.
I'm sure you have a team that you all sat down and realized that, okay, now that God has given us the permission to move out, these are the processes, this and this is what we're going to put in place and all that. What has been the strategy?
For the strategy, I would say, it's my God again, because I get inspiration from when I'm praying, when I'm reading my Bible, and then situations that happen. So it's been God, and then I had to, as I said, you need knowledge in the industry as well. So I had to get some technical guys around me. We had to put things. I wrote the song. I gave it to them. They had to, the production team, and they had to put some things together, and then by the grace of God, we came out. That's my second single.
Okay, so this is your second single? Okay, so the first is?
The first one was Yesu Bebe Bio.
Yesu Bebe Bio.
Yesu Bebe Bio.
Okay, the second coming.
The second coming of Christ. That was the first single.
Okay.
And Kunimdia is the second single.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we have Yesu Bebe Bio, and we have Kunimdia now.
Yeah.
Okay, good. There's one thing that's most gospel artists come on the show and you asking about challenges, and then they raise one thing, financial aspect. Is that for you?
I think it's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
because the issue is with promotion.
Okay.
Because at times you realize that promotion is even more expensive than production. Cost. Yeah, you'll be able to produce your song, somebody will help you, but the avenues for promotion are a lot. TV, radio, digital platforms, social media. So I think that is I think the same everywhere with all musicians. Yeah.
So the financial aspect.
Yeah.
Apart from the financial aspect, is there anything that you would consider as a challenge?
I would say the financial aspect is the major.
The major
one because the Bible says money answereth all things.
Yeah.
When you have money, you can do.
You can do all things.
Yeah, you can influence. You can do a lot. So I think that has been a major challenge. Yeah.
Run us through the creative process with Nkunimdie. I know Yesu Bebabium is already there, but this is the new one, and this is what we're trying to push up.
Yeah.
Run us through the creative process, and when I say creative process, I mean, how did it come about? Where did it start from? You just mentioned that you normally pray and all that, so it comes in. Did it start from that end, or this time it was a different end?
Okay.
When did you go to? Did you have this when you were in the waiting period? So now, I mean, run us through the creative process.
All right, thank you. So I wrote this song about 2 years ago.
Oh, 2 years ago.
Yeah, when I was going through some challenges that I had to even go to court to resolve it. Yeah, it was very dicey, so I had to go to court to resolve it. And one of the days or one of the nights I was praying, and the Holy Spirit told me that, relax, everything will be fine.
Yeah.
Victory will be yours. Yeah. And so I picked up my Bible, and then from childhood, I've had this Bible verse. I attend Perez Chapel now, but I used to, I was a Presbyterian.
Okay.
So, you know, the Presby Church, when they are moving you from Sunday school to adulthood, we have something that we call confirmation.
Oh, yeah, confirmation.
They will write Bible verses for you, you pick, you recite and stuff. So I remember at that time when I picked mine, it was Isaiah 41:10, which is, fear thou not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will help you. I will uphold you with the right hand of my righteousness. So I opened that it's a verse that I've been using from childhood.
It's been with you since.
And it's been with me since. So I picked it, got a book and a pen and paper, started writing. So that is where the inspiration came from.
Yeah. I see. Okay. And with regards to the production, so who mastered it, who mixed it?
I have one gentleman, his name is DB Studios, Bright, that's him.
Okay.
Okay, so he put some things together for me, and then he did the production, the mixing, everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when you got the song, were you part of those who would, you know, quickly just pick up a phone and start recording, even with the beats and all that, so that when you get to the production aspect, you could just play it so
very true, because the tunes to it, God gave it to me.
Okay.
I did, I don't know if I should use word demo or whatever,
okay, demo,
on the phone.
Okay.
I did an audio with the beats, everything, and gave it to Bright to work on it for me.
Okay.
So at least I made his work a bit easier. For him. I made it easier for him.
Great. Nkunimdie.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So where can we get the song?
Oh, on all digital platforms. YouTube is Gift Your Fabia.
Okay.
Facebook, that has my full name, Gift Your Fabia, Krantin Senano. Instagram, TikTok, Gift Your Fabia. And all the digital platforms, you get the songs,
I'm sure, as you said, that you are upcoming and you've established that, and you are now getting to penetrate into the scene, especially with the gospel industry, which you would definitely fall into. Maybe or maybe not, you've sat down and realized that industry way more. I say, you see, way near Koso. They said this is going on. For the betterment of you getting in there, maybe you've cautioned yourself, you've warned yourself. But if you had to change something in the industry that would benefit those who were already there and help you also in your course or your agenda, what would it be and why?
Well, what I would say is that because of the financial issues that comes with it, I don't know, people might want to do some things to get some things that they want.
Okay.
if I've have the opportunity to change things, it will be that they should know where their calling came from.
Okay.
The God that has called you is the same God that will help you. Fine, God will still use people to come to your way, but if you take your time, you pray about, God will give you the right people. God will give you because at times we rush. I want my song out there. I want it to be heard everywhere, the whole world. You might end up entering into things, entering into contracts that at the end or later on you might regret. We should take our time, pray about it. Gradually we'll get there. We'll get there.
So, and what advice would you have for anyone who is in the waiting room? Because that stage is not an easy stage. You are, as you said, you're full of uncertainties. You are also, as I said, you're you want to just explode, and you're asking yourself questions. You're asking God, why is it that this person, Asumesi, is moving forward? Why am I in the dark? Why am I not exposed and all that? What worked for you that you could use to advise anybody who would be in that situation?
I would say that when it is your time, it's your time.
Okay.
Because now out, I want to hear about the So take your time, pray about it. When the time is right, it is a force that will push you to bring you out. Nobody can stop you again. Because at times you realize that maybe you've been in the dark. You think maybe you are in the dark for a very long time. When the time is right, things will add up. Somebody will call you, you get help here and there. But when you rush, you see that you find yourself wanting, or you'll be found wanting, struggling. But when the time is right, things will fall in place. The help will come by itself. So they should take their time, steady, train themselves. Because I had to go for a voice training exercise, although I had been in the choir for over 10 years, whatever.
Wow, you still had to go for a voice training? I still had to go for voice
training, learn some few things on my own, go to social media and learn other things as well. So you need to add training as well. You need to train yourself. You need to prepare your mind. You need to learn about the industry that you want to enter into. And then with the help of God, I think things will be okay.
What's the future like for Gift Your Feb? I mean, we have Nkunimdie, which is out already. But what's the next thing in plan? What should we be expecting from you and your team as well?
A lot. I'm planning something for this Easter.
Okay.
God willing, at least I'll come up with either a third single or an EP.
Okay.
So that at least if it's a third single, to be on Easter about the death and resurrection of Christ. And then a lot for the songs we've written, a lot, just that we need to take our time and release them
bit by
accordingly, bit by bit.
Oh my, thought. That's right. Any features we should expect, someone would say, maybe I'm in features, and maybe if it's not God who's assigned me to have a feature with this person, I might not do it. Are you of the same notion, or it's easy for you to just do it?
As much as we want to be careful, we need help as well. Features help. It puts you out there. So if I'm working on something, I'm working on something, though. So if I get that opportunity, I would just grab it.
Most definitely.
If the person is only in the Christian industry, I would just work it
will be so good to have you and Mercy on one song.
It shall come to pass.
Yes, we're looking forward to that. So we have that synergy in there.
It shall come
well, thank you so much for coming. It's been a blessing having you. And once again, Nkunimdie is out, ladies and gentlemen. You might as well just give us a line from Nkunimdie before we wrap it up.
Nkunimdie. Nina yayantia Nkunimdie Nina yayantia Onyamia washaya bono Onwara na obeyo Nkunimdie Nina yayantia. Once I said it and twice I have fed. Once I said it and twice I have fed. Onyamia wote feroji wote nyame na udimi beji anim go asia wai. Nkunimdie
Most definitely in Kunimdie, and if you do believe, I mean, it's in scripture that, hey, when you ask, you need to believe. It's not just about asking. When you ask, so if you're asking for victory today, you need to believe that you've gotten that victory, and that's coming in from Gifty Ofebia. Thank you so much for coming in. Keep our tabs on social media. Make sure you go stream, so that when she downloads the song from Nature God, she would be able to just go straight to production and make sure we are blessed as well. Thank you so much. All right, so there's more coming your way right here on the show. Don't go anywhere. It's still the AM Club on MX24.
Your songbird Jackie, keep watching MX24.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Last Minute. You watching MX24.
You know, we'll release a boy now, Marish. Yeah, big shout out to MX24. Keep watching. It's a boy now, Malians.
Yo, what up? What's up? This be Piesie Esther, and keep watching MX24. Keep it locked. Dee-da-dee.
Drink in my hand, I'm vibing. Uber waiting outside. I don't care, I'm still in my towel, dancing in my towel. Hey guys, it's me, your one and only Davi Diva, Black Star Barbie, Feli Nuna, and you're watching MX24. Don't go nowhere, because Davi Diva Ejeleme says so. Mwah.
Drama, betrayal, faith, forbidden love. What would you do when life writes a chapter you didn't ask for? Every broken pen has a story to tell. Every story has a lesson to learn. But the question is, how do you fix it? The Broken Pen Show is back. Real stories, raw truths, and maybe, just maybe, the answers you've been looking for. Hi, ladies. Hi. Your story isn't over. Let's fix it together with a cold glass of Nax cocktail. Catch the Broken Pen Show every Thursday at 8 p.m. only on MX24 TV. My name is Yavita, and I am your host. Cheers.
Visit www.mx24online.com for news, exclusive behind-the-scenes videos, up-to-the-minute sports updates, and the latest broken pen stories now. Experience more of MX24 Online. Visit MX24 Online today. MX24. Fun, fearless, and factual.
Step into the world of fashion, where creativity meets innovation and beauty goes hand in hand with style. On Fashion Wednesday, we delve into the journey.
You must be very nice to me this year. I haven't met any names yet in 2025. You should meet me in town and give me, you know, what do I like? Yogurt and granola. Yeah, you should do that. You're welcome back to the show right here on MX24. This is the AM Club. My name is Miriam Uduak Mensah. conversations are still ongoing right here on the show. And right now, I'm super, super excited. One of the things that we're doing this year is to that the empowerment conversation is louder enough, but you know, it's directed properly. Look like we're competing with anybody over here. We're just looking for a space too. All right. Now you're welcome back. We're going to get into it pretty soon. But before we get into that, ladies and gentlemen, today is the birthday of one of the most. In fact, I love this woman so much. I adore her with my heart. She is a sister. I dare say she's a mother, but she's going to kill me for that. But happy birthday to you, Cookie T of CV3. I love you so much. Like, I love you, and it's forever. You are absolutely phenomenal. And I know that this year is going to be your best year yet. God is going to show up for you in ways nobody could ever show up for you. The smiles you put on our faces, especially my face, may God double it for you. This year, every tear that will drop out of your eyes, it will be tears of joy. It will be tears of saying, God, thank you. Elroy indeed sees you, and he's going to make this year your best year yet. I love you. Happy birthday. Yes, I need to do that one. I love her so much, Cookie. Right, let's get it. We're still empowering women, okay? Let's get into the conversation. So we're throwing a spotlight on National Women's Summit and Expo. And this is a project that is a Charterhouse empowered project, but also we have joining us in the studio. She is Pam Abbey. She's project lead. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm blessed.
Awesome.
Yes. We're empowering women.
Yes.
And first of all, at what point the Charterhouse or yourself and the team decided that we need to do something for the women? And how long has this event been in existence?
Okay, thank you so much for this. Thank you so much for having me here.
We're honored to have you.
Yes, so this is our 7th edition.
7?
Yes.
Okay, how come I'm just hearing about it? Yeah,
Yes.
wow. That's amazing.
So yes, the National Women's Summit and Expo is Ghana's premier conference for women. Yes, and the summit is here to basically push for advocacy, empower women, and then create opportunities for women and then for the youth.
Wonderful.
So this year is our 7th edition.
Wow, congratulations.
Yes. Thank you.
You've been doing this for 7 years. One of the things that we always hear is the fact that, you know, you don't get the kind of support that you need, especially when you're starting initiatives like this, that looks like it's for a certain targeted group. Yeah. How has it been so far? For 7 years, how has it been putting together this event?
It's been steadily. I mean, when it began, it took some time for it to get to where it has gotten to, but so far so good. I mean, the target audience is clear for women, for the youth, and then basically for women across all sectors, for youth, and then for girls as well. So,
what would you say the impact of this event has been so far?
It has, over the years, it has created opportunities for women. It has brought women together, industry leaders together. It has brought the youth from the classroom to conversations, to be part of women's economic empowerment conversations. So far, I would say that it has been impactful and interactive as well.
Now, so this year's theme is focusing on accelerating action with a strong emphasis on implementing affirmative action law. How will the summit turn discussion into real change?
Fantastic. So the global theme for the International Women's Day is Accelerate Action.
Yes.
And for the National Women's Summit, we have a sub-theme, which is Accelerate Action, Overcoming Barriers for Women in Corporate, Private, for women in business and entrepreneurship, for the youth, and then for everyone.
Wow.
Yes. So gearing towards the affirmative action, I mean, the affirmative action law is something that has been happening for so many years across the globe. And the summit is proud to be part of those adding their voices to its passage. How did we do this? Last year, we used the summit platform to present some petitions from SHS girls to some parliamentarians that were at the summit. And then we're happy to hear that the bill has now become a law. So we believe that the summit has added its voice and its platform in addition to all the voices across the globe to ensure that this bill becomes a law here in Ghana as well.
Yeah. Now, so you see, one of the things that I think this morning I was talking about it with my colleague, that it's all nice and beautiful to say, let's include the women too. I'm a woman. I would love to be in positions where men are too. And again, the original intent of feminism was supposed to be that, oh, you give the woman a chair too at the table. It's not that, you know, because not because she's she as hard to, or she merits the position, and that's all people were asking for. That has changed over time due to social media buzz, and that's not what we're focusing on. Have been included in the conversation. However, we're seeing the same rot, the same drama, the same, even worse in politics, especially. And so whilst pushing this agenda, are we working on characters as well? Are we looking at focusing on areas that are important? So because we want to be included too, then the one would say that we're also human beings too, so we're going to be flawed as every human being, as the men are flawed. But how are we justifying our inclusion in especially when it comes to this affirmative action law conversation?
Awesome. Thank you for this question. So this is more reason why we are calling out, we have a call to action that every woman, every sector that you belong to, every girl, every youth, in fact, we can't do it without our men, come for this summit, this year's summit, for us to be educated on what the affirmative action law actually is, and debunk the things that, debunk certain myths about it. Yeah. You get it? So with that, we'll have the convener of the Affirmative Action Law Coalition Center in the person of Mrs. Sheila Minka Premo to come and then deep dive into what it really means, why it is here, and how it's going to be implemented, and all that, just to clear all the misconceptions about it. Yeah, so we'll have an advocacy session to deep dive into it. And currently, as it's a law, we are going to look at how it's going to be implemented, how the challenges so far, basically to monitor what is happening with it. And then with affirmative action law, it doesn't mean that it's for women alone. It's for the men as well.
Yeah, it's everybody to be included in the conversation.
In there.
This we looked at a story that had two women being put up and trolled on social media, and I'm like, people, this is not what we asked for. We asked to be included to make a change. Because we are nurturers, we're women, we grow, we multiply things. We don't come and decrease things. But that's besides the point. Let's focus back in because I needed to go there and come back, okay? One of the key highlights this year is the Women in Agribusiness panel. Why is this sector a major focus for you?
Fantastic. So this is actually one of the new things that we have added to the summit. So we call it the Industry Spotlight. So for this year, we are spotlighting women in agribusiness.
I love that.
So it's like every year we are going to pick a sector and then put a spotlight on.
When will you do women in media? Next year.
Okay.
You never know. next year.
So it's definitely going to happen. So we are starting with women in agribusiness because we believe that agriculture plays a critical role in economics and advancement, and women are the center of it. Absolutely. However, we face issues like access to market, and then funding. So we are going to speak to, this panel is going to speak to how women can access funding, like real-time funding, not just the normal ones that we just say go through this process and whatnot. So yes, real-time funding, and then basically how to scale up their agribusiness ventures.
Love that. And it's a sector that once the women find themselves in, it's almost as if they're marginalized in that sector. So it's seen again. I have a video on Instagram right now that is talking about we naming everything men-dominated, and so we have to fight for a position too. And it's a bit frustrating. Now, the summit features a youth session with a career guidance and speed mentoring. How does this initiative support young girls?
Okay, so this is
that I'm passionate about.
Awesome, good. So as you know, youth it depends on you. If you see yourself as a youth, then you're a youth. Awesome. So
additionally, I'm a Gen Z Pro Max.
Good to know. So this youth session is also another new thing to the summit.
Okay.
Basically, this year is the 7th edition, and it's perfection. 7th means perfection.
Perfection. So we're perfecting it all.
Yes, we have the industry spotlight. Then we have the youth session. And then the youth session will have a youth forum where we've carefully selected some youth that are really doing extremely well, either in their personal lives or in their businesses, to speak to senior high school girls and then boys, and then basically university graduates, to speak to them, to empower them. Someone like, listen to my journey, and then that's where I started from, and this is where I've gotten to. And speed mentoring session, just to position, to ensure that the youth make informed decision in their career choices is very critical. So this summit is going to provide this needed intervention for the youth. So the youth don't just come and then sit and then get bored with the affirmative action panel. You know, we made interactive provisions for them. And then aside the speed mentoring, then there's the career guidance as well.
Wow. So this is a fully packed event.
It is.
For both the girl child.
Yes.
And you know, I think that's really absolutely amazing. If I had an audience here, I'll tell them to clap for you, because you're not only looking at empowering the already established women or women who get it, but not excluding the young people, because this is about them. If we got it wrong, they cannot get it wrong. Interesting. Now, for those interested in attending or supporting the event, how can businesses come on board? Because we know that this country is difficult to access support, sponsorship. All of these things are very, very difficult. But hopefully we've gotten some support. But now, if anybody wants to come on board based on what we've discussed this morning, and their company, CSR, or whatever projects they're pushing aligns with what you're doing, if they want to come on board, how do they connect with you?
Awesome. So as part of the industry spotlight, we had a mixer called the Women in Agribusiness Mixer.
Okay.
And we had it on the 21st. We met with key stakeholders in the agribusiness sector. And we did that because we wanted to understand what they're going through, their challenges, the good, the bad, and all that. We captured that. And that is a lead up to a Women in Agribusiness panel discussion, same day. So any or any organization would like to partner with us or collaborate with us, who feels sessions that we're going to have resonates with their CS, read the number on the flyer,
on the screen.
Okay,
so I'm it quickly, and then you direct us to your social media platform.
Yes.
So 0245 656239, 0245 656239, or 074843442, 050 74843442. Please call them today. We need the support, because again, sometimes it's great to identify the issue, the problem, but then now how to solve it. How do you connect with you? If I want to attend, if I want to invite, because my viewers, I know they're already excited. We want to also highlight the fact that it's a Charterhouse initiative.
Yes.
So you know how we do at Charterhouse.
Yes, at Charterhouse.
Give it perfection, okay, yeah.
So you can reach out to us on Facebook and then Instagram on the National Women's Summit and National Women's Summit Ghana, and then the contact as well. And then we have vendor packages as well.
Talk about that, please.
Yes, so it's an expo. So basically, we believe that when women gather, we like to buy things. We like to
we
shop.
buy for no reason. we buy for a reason too. We buy for purpose.
We buy for purpose.
Yes.
We buy for luxury. I mean, women like nice things, you know. So we have a special segment for the expo. So anyone who wants to, any product that you have that will serve women, please reach out to us so that we'll give you a beautiful, comfortable booth to sell it out.
Wow, wow. Can we bring in Koshani Mebo?
Yes. Women love it too.
So
and then another one too is we're going to have something special during the agribusiness session. And we're going to have a herbs and spices session where we'll be doing real-time cooking with herbs and spice. Oh my goodness, I'm excited already.
We're cooking.
So be there. Now,
the
venue.
Yes, let's get to the venue bit, because I was going to go into somewhere else, but let's not forget that before I jump into my big conversation.
Okay. So it's happening on Friday, the 7th of March, 2025, from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. at the Grand Arena. It's at the Accra International Conference Center. Yes, and we're going to have happy hour as well.
Yeah, a necessity.
Yeah.
You know, after all the hustle and
Most
bustle,
definitely.
the learning and everything,
Yeah.
we have to eat something,
Yes, release the stress, you know, shake up a bit.
A necessity.
Yes.
The QR code now, what does it do?
So the QR code is to register your participation, that you be there. So even though it is free, we would like you to register, because once you register, you become part of our database. And then if we have any future project or something, we'll reach out to you.
Wow.
Yes, and then we'll also use the platform to launch something we call the Gastro Festival. It's a B2C food industry project.
So we're going to be launching that on the day.
Oh, it's going to be a packed
between you and I. The way we are planning to miss this event, maybe you have seen that it's not wise.
No.
To miss this event.
No.
Now, we have seen also 1, 2, 3, 4 couple of women events that have shown up. Again, one would say that it's Chatterhouse. I mean, it cannot just disappear. But we also know that, you know, because of economical challenges, some of your projects that you used to do in the past that used to bring entertainment to the world have been held onto or have been held back on. What is the sustainability plan for this event, the National Women's Summit? Because, you know, that's our agenda, but we are cool. What is the sustainability plan for this project?
Okay, awesome. Beautiful question. I didn't see it coming. So it is time for women. Now that the affirmative action law is here for us, we are excited that there are some companies who have serious CSR targeted for women and gender issues. So this is a call to action that it is now time to hit on collaboration, to collaborate and then push women's agenda. So the National Women's Summit is going to really action this to make it sustainable. To make it happen. So we are here for the long haul.
I love that. So if you're thinking that the young people who probably don't understand language now or who probably don't understand stuff now, and so they might not be able to meet this project, please, that's a lie from the pit of hell. We're here to stay. We're here to continuously empower women to make sure that we are sanely leading. We're leading from a place of empathy. We're leading from a place of grace. Because that is what, we don't lead like men. We lead differently. We lead differently, and I hate it. I'm using the word hate because I want you guys to see how intense. I hate when I see a woman wanting to act like a man. You're good enough a woman, okay? Because already you have male in you. Like, what are you talking about?
You bring forth. You
produce, you double. You're different. What? God took his time to create you and you want to be another gender? What are you talking about? Let the men be men and women. Let's embrace our gracefulness. Let's embrace our softness and lead from a place of empathy. I think this is an event that I totally recommend. Love it. Please come clad beautifully. Come and spend time learning, because I keep telling you on this platform that we're learning and growing together. And as women, it's imperative to take advantage of such events. And it is free.
It's free.
7th March, 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. People, me, I like this. I like this because I can pack like 3 clothes. Morning, then afternoon, then evening, I go and tone it down. So we can use a party.
Perfect. 7th edition, everything.
Let's go and have fun whilst we learn and grow together. It's at the Grand Arena, Accra International Conference Center. Numbers again is 0245656 or 050-7484342. You can also reach them on social media. And Facebook is the National Women's Summit GH. Okay, the National Women's Summit GH. Follow them on Instagram. On YouTube, it's Chatterhouse Live. So you can watch. If you're not in Ghana, can you watch on YouTube?
Yes.
Beautiful. So you see, My sisters and brothers, this is the time. So invite your sisters, your mothers, your daughters. Let all come and learn and grow together. Pam, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much, Miriam.
I enjoyed this with you. Thank you. You are too.
Thank you.
Oh, I love this. Okay. So let's see you at the National Women's Summit and Expo on the 7th of March. God bless you. See you soon.
Your songbird Jackie, keep watching MX24.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Last Minute. You watching MX24.
You know, Willie is up on Marisha. Vama Jesu niwo. Yeah. Best I got there. Big shout out to MX24. Keep watching. It's up on Malians.
Yo, what up? What's up? This be Piesie Esther, and keep watching MX24. Keep it locked. Dee-da-dee.
Drinking my hand, I'm vibing. Uber waiting outside. I don't care, I'm still in my towel, dancing in my towel. Hey guys, it's me, your one and only Davi Diva, Black Star Barbie, Feli Nuna, and you're watching MX24. Don't go nowhere, because Davi Diva Ejeleme says so. Mwah.
Drama, betrayal, faith, forbidden love. What would you do when life writes a chapter you didn't ask for? Every broken pen has a story to tell. Every story has a lesson to learn. But the question is, how do you fix it? The Broken Pen Show is back. Real stories, raw truths, and maybe, just maybe, the answers you've been looking for. Hi, ladies. Hi. Your story isn't over. Let's fix it together with a cold glass of Nax cocktail. Catch the Broken Pen Show every Thursday at 8 p.m. only on MX24 TV. My name is Yavita, and I am your host. Cheers.
Visit www.mx24online.com for news, exclusive behind-the-scenes videos, up-to-the-minute sports updates, and the latest Broken Pen stories now. Experience more of MX24 Online. Visit mx24online.com today. MX24. Fun, fearless, and factual.
Step into the world of fashion, where creativity meets innovation and beauty goes hand in hand with style. On Fashion Wednesday, we we delve into the journeys of influential voices in the fashion and beauty here in Ghana. From emerging designers to seasoned professionals, we explore their stories, their crafts, and vision for fashion's future. Get the inside scoop on the latest trends, expert styling tips, and beauty hacks to elevate your look. Join me every week as we celebrate the art, the passion, and the people behind the scenes who make fashion more than what we just wear. This is Fashion Wednesday, where fashion comes to life. Catch Fashion Wednesday every Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. on MX24 TV.
Okay, you're watching MX24 TV, and this your boy Perez Music. Ciao!
Hi guys, how you doing? This your boy SDK, and I'm here on MX24. It's fun. It's fearless. And it's factual.
What's up, everyone? My name is Adina Thembi, and you're watching MX24. We are fun, fearless, and factual. Get it right.
What's up? My name is Akwabwa, and you guys are watching MX24. Keep watching. I love you.
They say the portion they gave me was unknown. What I will become was never ever told. Now you're watching the beast in me unfold. I'm immortal. Dracula untold. What's up, people? This is your rap goddess, Eno Baroni, and you're watching MX24. Keep watching it. One tear say, dead.
Your songbird Jackie, keep watching MX24.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Last Minute. You watching MX24.
You know what it is upon our marriage. Yeah, big shout out to MX24. Keep watching. It's upon our Malians.
Yo, what up? What's up? This be Piesie Esther, and keep watching MX24. Keep it locked. Dee-da-dee.
Drink in my hand, I'm vibing. Uber waiting outside. I don't care, I'm still in my towel, dancing in my towel. Hey guys, it's me, your one and only Davi Diva, Black Star Barbie, Feli Nuna, and you're watching MX24. Don't go nowhere, cause Davi Diva Ejeleme says so. Mwah.
Drama, betrayal, faith, forbidden love. What would you do when life writes a chapter you didn't ask for? Every broken pen has a story to tell. Every story has a lesson to learn. But the question is, how do you fix it? The Broken Pen Show is back. Real stories, raw truths, and maybe, just maybe, the answers you've been looking for. Hi, ladies. Hi. Your story isn't over. Let's fix it together with a cold glass of Nax cocktail. Catch the Broken Pen Show every Thursday at 8 p.m. only on MX24 TV. My name is Yavita, and I am your host. Cheers.
Visit www.mx24online.com for news, exclusive behind-the-scenes videos, up-to-the-minute sports updates, and the latest broken pen stories now. Experience more of MX24 Online. Visit mx24online.com today. MX24. Fun, fearless, and factual.
Step into the world of fashion, where creativity meets innovation and beauty goes hand in hand with style. On Fashion Wednesday, we delve into the journeys of influential voices in the fashion and beauty industries here in Ghana. From emerging designers to seasoned professionals, we explore their stories, their crafts, and vision for fashion's future. Get the inside scoop on the latest trends, expert styling tips, and beauty hacks to elevate your look. Join me every week as we celebrate the art, the passion, and the people behind the scenes who make fashion more than what we just wear. This is Fashion Wednesday, where fashion comes to life. Catch Fashion Wednesday every Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. on MX24 TV.
Okay, you're watching MX24 TV, and this your boy Perez Music. Ciao!
Hi guys, how you doing? This your boy SDK, and I'm here on MX24. It's fun. It's fearless. And it's factual.
What's up, everyone? My name is Adina Thembi, and you're watching MX24. We are fun, fearless, and factual. Get it right.
What's up? My name is Akwabwa, and you guys are watching MX24. Keep watching. I love you.
They say the portion they gave me was unknown. What I will become was never ever told. Now you're watching the beast in me unfold. I'm immortal. Dracula untold. What's up, people? This is your rap goddess, Eno Baroni, and you watching MX24. Keep watching it. One tear say, dead.
Your songbird Jackie, keep watching MX24.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Last Minute. You watching MX24.
You know what it is upon our marriage. Yeah, big shout out to MX24. Keep watching. It's upon our Malians.
Yo, what up? What's up? This be Piesie Esther, and keep watching MX24. Keep it locked. Dee-da-dee.
Drinking my hand, I'm vibing. Uber waiting outside. I don't care, I'm still in my towel, dancing in my towel. Hey guys, it's me, your one and only Davi Diva, Black Star Barbie, Feli Nuna, and you're watching MX24. Don't go nowhere, cause Davi Diva Ejeleme says so. Mwah.
Drama, betrayal, faith, forbidden love. What would you do when life writes a chapter you didn't ask for? Every broken pen has a story to tell. Every story has a lesson to learn. But the question is, how do you fix it? The Broken Pen Show is back. Real stories, raw truths, and maybe, just maybe, the answers you've been looking for. Hi, ladies. Hi. Your story isn't over. Let's fix it together with a cold glass of Nax cocktail. Catch the Broken Pen Show every Thursday at 8 p.m. only on MX24 TV. My name is Yabita, and I am your host. Cheers.
Visit www.mx24online.com for news, exclusive behind-the-scenes videos, up-to-the-minute sports updates, and the latest broken pen stories now. Experience more of MX24 Online. Visit mx24online.com today. MX24. Fun, fearless, and factual.
Step into the world of fashion, where creativity meets innovation and beauty goes hand in hand with style. On Fashion Wednesday, we delve into the journeys of influential voices in the fashion and beauty industries here in Ghana. From emerging designers to seasoned professionals, we explore their stories, their crafts, and vision for fashion's future. Get the inside scoop on the latest trends, expert styling tips, and beauty hacks to elevate your look. Join me every week as we celebrate the art, the passion, and the people behind the scenes who make fashion more than what we just wear. This is Fashion Wednesday, where fashion comes to life. Catch Fashion Wednesday every Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. on MX24 TV.
Okay, you're watching MX24 TV, and this your boy Perez Music. Ciao!
Hi guys, how you doing? This is your boy SDK, and I'm here on MX24. It's fun. It's fearless.
And it's what for you made there. This is what I'm talking about. Now, the song hits you in places where only God could touch. And listen, this is absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us right here on the show. My name is Miriam Uduak-Mensah, and this is still the AM Club. We are about to have a big interview. I'm pretty sure by now you have an idea what we're going to. Piesie Esther is in the studios, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome,
Miriam,
Mama.
thank you so much. This your...
You're the first person making me look like I don't know how to speak.
It's funny anyway,
I speak Gucci.
I know.
Impeccable Gucci.
Oh my God.
You're welcome. You're welcome. It's so good.
Thank you so much.
I mean, growing up, and I'm not going to make you look any older, but I'm a very young girl.
All right.
And I grew up listening to you.
Oh.
So sitting here,
yes.
Like my mother has to know that I've arrived.
Oh my God.
You're welcome once again. It's so good to have you.
Thank you so much.
This beautiful piece you put together.
That's right.
A lot of people who know the song knows that it's a Pentecost, a very old song. Why did you decide to sample it?
Yes.
As your new song?
Actually, this one is a product, a free flora made by Grace.
Okay.
Last year, a year flora made by Grace. Okay. So this is one of the songs that we ministered on that day. And you know, say Jidi Kese. It's a very powerful song.
Yes.
Very, very powerful song. So after the in our plan, after the show, we will try and release this particular one because people love this song.
Right.
So we decided to go about it. And then it twists some way after the program. Then you see that on TikTok, everybody was using the song. Everybody was using the song. So as a who said the main putuno cry?
Properly the push to bring this
confirmation that this song has to come out, so that it's there already. Some people don't know this song, so we want everybody to have the impact of this particular song. That's why we decided to bring Jidi Kese on Ghana, and I say the whole world, so everybody can sing this powerful song.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Now, one of the things that people would say about you is we've seen how the brand Piesie Esther has evolved. Before, not a certain crowd home, but you're still relevant now. Even though you started a very long time ago. I remember, I think I'm not going to name the year because I don't remember the year, but the team at 3 Music Awards said they were reviewing the gospel songs, and then I think the CEO said he found you and was like, this also a gospel artist in Ghana. Because he's a Muslim, let's pardon him. He's a Muslim, but he also realized that, we have not uncovered some of the talents, especially in the gospel fraternity. community.
That's it.
Now, when you mentioned you, right from there, a lot of breakthrough happened to the brand Piesie Esther. Tell us about this evolved Piesie Esther, the looks, the style. Now, there's a certain energy you come in the room with. Everyone's like... And of course, there are also the negative comments that, hey, she's doing too much. How do you take all of this in?
You know, we take it in a good faith because maybe some of them, they don't really know you. That's why I said it on Mo, that one day I'll sit you down and tell you my story. Maybe you understand where I'm coming from. PSC, me, I'm not doing too much.
Just say what?
Yeah, that is me. So, okay. Then we nimo. Yeah, started ball life in Hey, Mintia says about 16 years now.
Right.
Now, Mintia see a video those days that I was wearing on that time. People think that I was living in Europe. Because peace in per life. Maybe I make say, Tama Yishano. Growing up, no, there are a lot of things we couldn't have. We are nebi. Oh, yeah, nebi and say, school. A photo shoot somewhere, a dress that I wear for the photo shoot was something else. And then you na Serade Madmenya Biasha. The man said, please pardon me. It's not like I'm doing too much, but you know. That is whom PSC is. Yeah. I will not do something. Because trying to say my nipa be sintudia and when you can say because of Nkumanu binti. So it will be the last thing that I would do say be minty or be bibia to be sintudia. No, it's all about the grace of God. It's a door somaye yamia domono a door somaye say you way back said the now what can see you know now PSC Antonium this year counts 23 years in ministry.
No way.
Yes.
23 years.
23 years.
Me age man media he. You can imagine.
So you know.
Yeah. Wow.
But they were mentioning my name, which is the CEO was even recognized Piesie Esther. But you know, those days me dream and I was not inactive on social media.
Yes.
Now me social because me one of the person said my name will be book program to Piesie Esther.
Now both program those times.
Yes.
But not social media knew how to amplify those things.
And then I was not interested in social media.
True.
So you mentioned I was not putting my stuff there.
Yes.
I was not active on social media. So I was doing my thing. There would be a day when we say PSC, me will feel a weekend I mean go baby, I mean go program. No.
Wow.
But I was not putting anything on social media.
Sorry to catch you. I didn't see.
Messina mama watadia social media.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, but then they inform me that comment.
Yeah, it's because some of the things that we were, you know, we were all seeing there. Baby, I'm a free banner.
Yes, sir.
Nah, and you know, because there are some things we who a man did the attempt those kind of things. So I was thinking that this place here, I don't think I belong this place.
True.
So I was not showing any interest of social media. My husband always would say, my info went into info. No. So don't go there.
You know. He said when vindicate, you know. There's a recent thing that we've seen you also engage in, which is really amazing.
Yeah.
Your association to brands.
Okay.
We've seen a lot of brands come for you, especially this Flora family.
That's right.
And we've also seen a very beautiful relationship. She goes everywhere with it. And we're only allowing it because you're also family.
Thank you.
But yeah, how did brands begin to see you as a fit brand ambassador to push a brand? And when these proposals came to you, how did you feel about it?
You know, that's why I always use that grace. Grace. Because maybe someone is doing even more than me. But the grace has found me. So it's not like PSA. And then I make sure, say, I'm doing it well. Because you don't see PSA without holding my flora here. Because I love it. Me do. Say, if I'm doing something, so I think say they see that PSA when Piesie is your ambassador, I mean, be our the product, and I'll sell the product. And make sure that you sell your product. I will remember nipa how the product is. I think say no bois. The first time I got, let me use it, but I was just doing it because I love the product. So one day, Sewa was there. Sewa is the she's still ambassador.
Yes.
So she was the one that I think said she told them that Piesie was Sunday that was our manager,
wow.
Auntie Barbara. Yes.
Onim, I like that you brought the Sewa thing, and we're going to say I work with Sewa briefly. She's my big sister, and so I absolutely love her. Anytime I'm talking about her, people are looking at you like, okay, is this the same person?
Yes.
But you have to experience Sewa to know who she is.
Oh my God.
You have to be in her space to know who she is. Ever since you associated with her and started working, she's your co-star on your co-sign ambassador on Flora. But you people have built a beautiful relationship.
Praise God.
In some, if you have is a Piesie Esther backsliding? Is she influencing? Because again, I would say from where I sit that there's an influence you have on her because we see Sewa doesn't go out. You see Sewa going to events and they are Christian events, and we're like, okay, is this a Piesie Esther effect? And
you know, there's one thing they don't know about Sewa.
Yes.
Sometimes people know you as the way the way they see you.
Yeah.
But inside you, your closet, they don't know.
It's true.
Sewa is somebody that loves God.
It's true.
She's a very Christian. But Obi Ohonoma, the way Sewa appear, the way she look beautiful, the way she do her things. So the things that Sewa do, sorry. And I say, you know. You know, there are some people that they love to do the work of God.
Yeah.
But Obi Ohonoma, when you are not getting closer to that person,
you wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know.
You didn't know.
So Sewa is amazing lady.
Yeah.
She is somebody that